Today, we're going to look at gamification's secret power and how you can use it to, well, level up your own life. You know that feeling, right? The endless chores, the projects that just drag on, the habits you can't seem to stick with. It's like you're stuck in the tutorial level just doing the same boring stuff over and over. What if there was a way to make it all, I don't know, more fun?
And boom, there it is. This is a quote from gamification expert Yu-kai Chou, and it's a total game changer. What if we stopped trying to escape our lives and started seeing life as the ultimate game? A game where our actions have real-world consequences and real-world rewards. Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we take a boring old to-do list and turn it into an epic quest log? Well, it's not magic. It's about a really fundamental shift in how we look at things. Understanding what makes games so addictive, and then, stealing those ideas for our daily lives.
Now, let's get one thing straight. A lot of people hear gamification and they think of like those flimsy reward systems, getting a gold star for doing your taxes. But that's a huge misconception. Real gamification goes so much deeper than just the surface level stuff. It's about the psychology that makes games so hard to put down.
And this right here is key. It's a craft. It's this awesome blend of game design, the art of it, with the actual science of what makes our brains tick. It's all about tapping into our core psychological drivers to turn things we have to do into things we actually want to do. So to really get this, we need to understand the secret code of motivation. Why are we willing to spend hours doing grunt work in a video game, but we can't bring ourselves to spend 10 minutes washing the dishes? The answer is in these 8 core motivational drives.
This amazing framework, the Octalysis framework, is basically our map. It breaks down pretty much all of human motivation into 8 core drives. We're just going to look at a couple of the big ones now, but once you get the logic, you'll start seeing them everywhere. And more importantly, you can start using them in your own life.
First up is Core Drive 1, Epic Meaning and Calling. This is that deep down desire to feel like we're a part of something bigger than ourselves. It's that feeling that you were chosen for something or that what you're doing really matters. And man, is it a powerful motivator. Just think about Wikipedia for a second. It's the perfect example. Millions of people spending millions of hours writing and editing articles for free. Why? It's not for money. It's because they believe they're protecting and sharing all of human knowledge. That is Core Drive 1 turning a simple task into a noble quest. Okay, next up is one we all know really, really well. Development and accomplishment. This is our internal need to make progress, to get better at stuff, and to overcome challenges. It's that deeply satisfying feeling of leveling up. And this is why we do things that might seem a little, pointless from the outside. Kids will grind for hours in a game just to get a tiny stat boost. The win isn't really about the prize itself. It's about that feeling of pride you get from beating a challenge, even when you totally made up for yourself. But here's where it gets really interesting. Not all motivation feels good. The Octalysis framework splits these drives into white hat and black hat. Think of white hat drives as the ones that make you feel good, empowered, creative, in control. Black hat drives, on the other hand, they use things like scarcity, fear of missing out, loss. They create urgency, for sure, but they can also lead to anxiety and burnout. Neither is good or evil, they're just different tools.
All right, so we've got the theory. How do we actually put this stuff into practice? Let's design our very first real-life quest. This is where you stop being just the player, and you become the game designer of your own life.
It's actually way simpler than it sounds. First, just define your game. Maybe it's Operation Get Fit or the Clean Apartment Saga. Then break that down into quests. Now, the real secret sauce is step 3, assign points. And here's the trick. Give more points to the things you hate doing. Pick some easy rewards, track your progress, and you're off. You've just built your own personal accomplishment system. And yeah, you can totally have fun with it. I love this example. If you despise cleaning the bathroom, don't make it worth the same as taking out the trash. No way. Make it a legendary quest worth a ton of points. You're balancing the misery of the task with a reward that actually makes it feel worth it. And now look at this. This is where it gets wild. Remember that black hat motivation? You can use it on yourself, for good. This is an alarm clock that will literally shred your money if you hit the snooze button. It taps directly into that fear of loss. It's intense, for sure, but you're choosing to use it to achieve a goal you really want. in this case, getting out of bed.
So the big takeaway here is that you're in control. You're not just a character running around in this game. You are the designer. You have the power to change the rules and reshape your world to make it more engaging and, frankly, more fun. Ultimately, the real magic of gamification isn't in some fancy app. It's a shift in perspective. It's like putting on a new pair of glasses to see the world. It's a tool for understanding yourself better and for designing a life that helps you become the person you actually want to be.
So the next time you look at that to-do list, don't just see a bunch of chores. See a list of quests. See a chance to earn points, to level up, to accomplish something meaningful. The game is already running. The only question is, are you ready to play?